Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long month, honestly, and I am sorry for being gone for most of January because the last video I did was when I did my New Year resolution kind of goals video. It's been 1 month since then, and have I fallen off the wagon, or am I continue on strongly? I just wanted to give out my review of what's been going on so far. I might have mentioned this in my New Year's resolution video that statistically speaking, people don't continue their resolutions after the first month or 3 months after. They kind of just fall off the wagon, and so I just want to give you an update and see how that's going. Pull up my book that I wrote all of my goals and whatnot in it. I actually couldn't find it for a couple of weeks because my life is just a freaking mess. And we'll just go over what I've written in here. We'll see how it goes. So the first one is to try to make something for yourself every month. Either it's cosplay related or clothing, and I have made clothing. I made a sweater dress that one of my coworkers did as a display, and I liked the style of the sweater dress, and the material that I used it for is good for lounging, or I can wear it to bed. Like, it's just, it's so pretty. Not only did I make one, I also made one for my mom, and I also made one for my neighbor because they all liked it. So this is it right here. It's pretty long, but I like it, whereas I don't have to wear pajama pants to bed. I can easily just put this on and in bed as I go. Comes with a hood, and it's not too light and it's not too heavy. It looks really big on me because I love big baggy sweaters, especially to sleep in, and so I did it that way. And the only downside I want to say is that I don't know if it's the material. Pretty sure it's the material, but the material that I used to make this, I don't think it's good for pockets. I can't put my phone in the pocket, it just falls out. I can't put anything like too heavy or too big. Like, it has to be small, like pocket change or like a card. But I made mine with pockets, and I think I might make another one without pockets. We'll see. And with my mom's fabric, I used the same thing as my dress, except in blue with little ugly sweater design with hearts. And then bought the same thing but in purple. And I was thinking about making a very light onesie out of it. It's perfect, and I think it would be stupid to not make a onesie out of it. So that will be what I'm making. And then I bought 4 meters of this one fabric at work, and I want to make a romper or a jumpsuit out of it, so stay tuned for that for February's apparel clothing. I know I'm not trying to buy more stuff, but it's just spring's coming, and I have a lot of spring patterns. I want to make like flared pants, and I want to make jean jackets and overalls, so I don't have that here, so I'm gonna have to end up buying it at work, but I'm trying very hard not to spend. That brings us to number 2 on the list that I wrote down, was to shop less. I only shop if I actually need it and if I actually will be using it quite often. I'm trying not to splurge. It's been great. I'm a little annoyed, but it's been great. I've been using a lot of my money for savings and putting more money into my debts. So, and the fact I still have no room in this house, I still need to throw a bunch of things out. So that's why I'm also trying not to spend as much. So number 3 is don't dip into my savings. I only did it once recently just for grocery shopping, but then I transferred my money into my savings because I thought I would only spend a certain amount, but I didn't have enough amount in my account, so I just used my savings, and then whatever I had in my checking, I just threw it in there. So it's a decent number right now, but I'm trying not to spend it, and it's going well. Number 4, I wrote down here, pay off student loan debt by March 2023. Now, I'm not saying like pay it by then, like all of it. I'm just paying until March 2023 because that's when they're going to put back the interest rate. So it's been going well. I've been putting extra funds into my student loan just so, you know, like I try to pay as much as I can before then. But still going strong. So the next one's kind of hard for me to do. It's spring garage sale. It's still winter and there's a lot of snow on the ground, so we're not going to be doing it anytime soon. But once March or April rolls around, maybe even May, I'll take it in consideration. But got quite a ways to get to that point. 6 that I wrote here was to learn more recipes. I'm actually going to be making something later on today with the boyfriend because he also wants to learn new recipes. So we're going to try making this peanut butter bread that I saw on TikTok. I don't know what the TikTok name is off the top of my head, but I know it's like Dylan something, but he's one of those guys that like grabs one of the cookbooks from between 1900s to like 1970s or 80s and he like recreates the recipes and tries them out, and so far they've been a few hits and a lot of them have been misses. So we're gonna try the peanut butter cake because that won't take long to do and it's just so little to bake. Number 7 is to eat better and exercise. I have been eating better. I've been making my own meals for work. I have been trying to eat a little bit more throughout the day because I only do like 1 or 2 meals a day, where you're supposed to have like 2 or 3 meals and then like snack in between. I've been eating a lot of yogurt and quinoa and getting back into my rice cakes because I love my rice cakes with peanut butter. I've been making a lot of wraps. I don't want to eat a lot of bread, so I've been cutting down a lot of that. However, exercising, it's not in the cards right now, and I'm not saying because I'm lazy. Well, I mean, I am lazy. However, I've been going through some physical crap with my left knee. I went to the doctors this morning and did an x-ray and ultrasound because of how bad the pain has gotten, and so I'm not supposed to do any exercises until it either fully heals or until we figure out what's the problem. So exercising is not in the cards, but I try to do a lot of like arm stuff and like torso up. So I just have to be careful with my knees. I just can't bend and I can't go on my knees. As much as I want to, there's been times where I'm like, I really want to exercise, and the only exercise I can do is walking, but even though that's painful to do. So eating well for the time being. I just wish I could exercise. It's just horrible timing. Now I wrote here in number 8 as a joke, but I wrote saying cut down on coffee, which I don't want to, but in a way it goes towards number 9, which is drink more water. I have cut down my coffee intake in the afternoon with green tea, so I find that more watery and a little bit of caffeine than coffee. I mean, people think that tea and coffee is the same, which I don't think it is. I mean, I could be wrong, but this is just me. I find coffee a little bit more heavier, whereas tea, it's just water in a tea bag. Some people like to put like sugar or milk in their tea, and I don't. I just drink tea straight unless I want to make it sweeter, but I don't do that. So when I drink coffee, there's like added milk and sugar, which is a little bit more added ingredients to coffee. So I've been cutting down that in the afternoon, and I only have it in the afternoon if there happens to be a Starbucks somewhere, because I take advantage of Starbucks, because a lot of Starbucks locations in our area has been shut down after the 3rd lockdown, like the whole city of a lockdown. So yeah, it was supposed to be a joke, but I actually took it in consideration by cutting it down more, and it's been going great. And on that note with drinking water, I do have a huge tumbler from Starbucks that I keep at my desk when I'm at home, or I have it beside my bed when I'm just relaxing, you know, my back and all. Or if I'm cooking or am I sewing, there happens to be water everywhere I go, so that's a plus. And then there's the tea, where I'm actually having more water into my system. So, slow progress, but we're making it through. And 10 here, pretty sure it's my last one. 10 was to set up a schedule for crafting and gaming, which I have done. So on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I stream. Sunday is a bonus stream when I feel like streaming and I don't want to put my face on and I just don't want to put on like actual clothes. I just wear pajamas and I have a clean face. I call it Cozy Sundays, where I just, you know, game in my house coat and I just chat away while having coffee or drinking water, having some tea. It's just to relax because it's Sunday. And then Fridays are now Fantasy Fridays, where I play Final Fantasy games on every single Friday. Right now I am streaming Final Fantasy 1 because I think I've only beaten that once in my lifetime, but I've played it twice. Because the first time I played it when I was a kid, I got to the end, but I never got the chance to beat it because my mom got rid of the system before I could. So I decided to start doing it because I love playing Final Fantasy, and I love playing 7, 8, and 10. However, I can't just keep doing it over and over and over and over again. So I thought I'd start from 1 and then work my way back to 7 and then 8 and then play 9 and then 10. The only Final Fantasy game I have not beaten to this very day is 12. So it's quite the goal. I haven't beaten 12. I got to the end of it. I don't remember what happened, and I have no memory whatsoever what happens in the game. So it's gonna be like playing a whole new Final Fantasy. So I'm excited to get to that point. It's going to be quite the journey to get there as well. Also, if you want to see anything that's going on in my gaming / streaming life, check out my gaming content. My other YouTube channel is linked down below in the description box. It's used for live streaming, but the video content that I'm uploading are like reactions from like first time I ever played a game, or it's reaction that I'm playing with someone else. Like the newest one is It Takes Two. Awesome co-op game. Me and my bestie beating it within like 2 days, although we did play almost 6-7 hours worth of gameplay per day. And yeah, and for crafting, I just craft after work on Tuesdays and Thursdays if I feel like it. Try to put some in there. I do craft in the morning before I go to work to get things done if I wake up at a good time, because sometimes I just lay in bed until like 8:45 and then get ready for work in 20 minutes. But I have been putting some time back into streaming. It's been going well so far, and right now the current game I am playing is Crash Bandicoot 2. Soon I'll be going through 3, and then hopefully we'll get to the new one that I haven't played, which is exciting. And that is it, guys, of my update for my New Year resolution. I know I've been gone for a month. I do apologize for being gone for a month. I got lots of things to do, like work, and then streaming's back involved, and I got like 3 tables in April that I gotta prep for. Oh my god, it's February. I should really start sewing more on the weekends. If you guys like my video of my update of the New Year's resolutions I set for myself earlier this year, give this video a nice like. And if you want to follow me and my other social media accounts, all the links are down below in the description box as well. And make sure you subscribe to my channel to see further content such as these, as well as my gaming channel if you're interested in that content as well. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye!